That was a punish. I can't stop him. I can't stop him, you know. He's unstoppable. I pressed the button. Sure. You did what?
It's go time. Down here, salt is a way of life.
Hello everybody, hope you all are having a fantastic Monday. I am Houseman2593 and you are here with the Saltmine League, and we are having some fantastic exhibition matches today. A little different today because we have some very special guests from the US of A, where I come from. We have iDom and Punk showing up for two different first to 10 scenarios. iDom is going to be up first against our one and only Mr. Crimson. Likely a rematch against the two, who I believe, I should know because I commentated it yesterday, but I believe went against each other yesterday in the Saltmine League Open. But right now they're going to do a first to 10, so this will be a really long set. Could go very quickly. So let's start it. By the way, Thomas Winkley is also going to join us in a bit. So if you hear another voice join us, all of a sudden, my man, he's just running team. But Shivs, thank you so much for the raid party of 60. Go on. Sim versus Laura, a true rematch from yesterday.
Round one.
Of course, kind of favored into Laura's position, and of course iDom, a world-class player, but Mr. Crimson looking to start some aggression, and a point-blank stand roundhouse will get him with a life lead. That's such a good whiff punish, and the follow-up bait of the V shift will make iDom have the life lead and pressure. Reversal gets him out though. Crimson in at least a decent position, that gray life building up. It's one hit and that roundhouse will do it. Great spacing, but the amazing call from iDom. Bait 2 under that roundhouse early. It's been such an easy match so far. iDom with the significant life lead, and the follow-up to the thunderclap will take round 1. Crimson trying to poke and prod, assuming too much about iDom's positioning, as the corner and the stun bar is at mid-level, slightly above it right now. Good punish, but no follow-up. Stun bar is getting high though, and he wasn't close enough. iDom tries to get out with the EX elbow, gets out with the jump in, stunned, and that should be dead. Oh, he doesn't spend the meter, so iDom lives. Antier gives him the KO. If you have the gold balloons, if you have anything to signify those 7 golden letters, please put them in the chat. Mr. Crimson is looking on fire right now. Concentrated with the thunderclap. iDom spending meter and Mr. Crimson spending none, and now spending a little bit, and in fact 2 bars for a fantastic conversion. Crimson looking in complete control of this neutral. iDom, well known for his interrupting gameplay style, always finding openings where others cannot, but right now needs to make a significant comeback with this V trigger. And he do it. The jump in not quite good enough. Gets caught by the slide, and with that Mr. Crimson takes the first game in our first to 10 series.
Dolphin win.
And gorilla noises, I like it. FhASSA in the chat will later fighting our other guest Punk in the first to 10 of their own. But right now, you need to practice. FhASSA, you need to practice.
Fight.
Right now, we got the match continuing on. Normals again for Mr. Crimson. iDom not able to find the right opportunity with that crouching heavy punch or a jump in. Interruption though. Oh, the lower infinite? No, not quite. Mr. Crimson stops it with the blocks, tries to get out with a V reversal, but ends up getting tossed twice in a row now. Decent V shift, but he's not going to be able to punish. In really strong positioning right now. A fantastic whip punish on the whip dive kick. So a V reversal, use of the meter just to get out with the teleport, but he's not out. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one hit away from losing this round. Okay, getting the cooker started. It's here for the cross-up though. iDom getting the kill, but spending a bar just to secure that pressure position. Right now, both players looking really proactive in their decision making and then reactive in what the other opponent is doing. I like this from both of them. Will it last? This is only game 2, and they're both out swinging. Great little backdash from Mr. Crimson. Giving him enough plus frames to get that counter hit conversion. Now, party has started. Frames for days. What a fantastic block from Mr. Crimson on the overhead. And right now, you are burning alive, Lord. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Using the V shift to get out and punish the V reversal. A attempted command grab being stuffed by a backdash. A good old backdash. Who needs V shift? This round. Right now you see, at the round start, iDom has to have this patience from the get-go. He doesn't like using the raw EX elbow right from the start because it is resource intensive. Able to get a jump in, some damage going. Probably for the instant overhead, but right now, iDom looking to continue the pressure. Doing some taxing life damage here and there for it though. Now Mr. Crimson with the potential life lead and the corner control. Space dive kick. The throw, meaty slide, has to just respect it. iDom does not want to use his V reversal. He needs to get the party started right there. Decent jump, but the slide under will only leave Mr. Crimson with throw damage. All the buttons just crush counter. Giving up some of that damage just to get more pressure. That was incredible set play. iDom setting up the thunderclap, respecting the V shift afterwards and knowing that he could continue to pressure, allowing him to get the kill on Mr. Crimson in game 2. Got 1-1 apiece. We need to clip that. That was where you think of as a grappler and nearly as a rushdown character, but my god, that was like set play in prime.
Your butt set play.
Thomas Winkley. House.
Yo, Winklehouse iDom with this big jump already, putting Crimson in the corner. The pressure coming hot.
iDom's been going real strong since that second game, and right now Mr. Crimson needs to find a way to slow this momentum because things can get ugly fast against this character.
I don't need to find a way because Thomas Winkler, you're fired too late.
Thanks for having me, anybody. I actually crashed a Zoom webinar today with my jokes, so I'm pretty proud. Here we go. I love that chase down from iDom though, using the EX command grab to go through the V shift, saying, yo, get got, I'm coming, and you can't stop me. But Mr. Crimson showing some skill, getting these dive kicks.
Was it the crouch fierce that got him out of throw range there? Because we saw iDom with that throw tech. Such a smooth interaction. Mr. Crimson just had so much control of that second round. He had to spend all his resources. And right now, iDom using the bar to put Mr. Crimson in the corner.
Okay, coming with those plus frames. What a tech. Now iDom's on the offensive.
He actually whiffed the throw, but you know what? It's okay.
Barely out of range, but iDom gets clipped. Yo, he's out of range for the EX. Here comes Crimson. The anvil. We got juggles now.
I love Mr. Crimson's use of the anvil. Does so much damage for a character that kind of Can't put himself into too many good pressure situations, but unfortunately puts himself in the worst situation of all, the teleport into the corner. And right now, iDom has full control.
What a button. That had to have been a view reversal gone wrong. There's another view reversal. Did a tech out. EX plus frames. Where's the teleport? He's got to escape. No, using that kick. Now we free. Hold these frames. Here comes Crimson.
Fantastic defense from iDom is going to lead to a scary situation, but the instant jump back sniper. The kill.
Dawson win.
The Crimson up in game 2-1.
Yeah, I honestly love how active Crimson is, right? And the cool thing about a matchup like this is, you know, Crimson has the matchup knowledge against Laura. There's so many good EU Lauras. But then iDom's got the sim knowledge. We've got Arturo out here. We've got Commander Jesse. So they're both masters of their craft, absolutely working it right now. Whoa, that's damn light.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of that yesterday, but yeah, of course, both players have to be aware of the matchup, and we are basically playing with player matchup at this point. We are beyond the meta. Right now, Crimson is not beyond burning.
So look at this. Gets that. Okay, good. I like that tech, but now the forward fierce landing. We got target combos. Activation station.
Oh, but that's it. Okay, I thought it was it, but he went in with the slide and the... Oh, okay. Mr. Crimson saves himself with the instant jump. Medium kick, I believe.
I love this, right? The EU yesterday getting smoked in Saltmine League bracket. 2 Americans in grand finals. Crimson saying, not today. Let me show you how this first to 10 is going to go.
Yeah, he's getting the run back. Nice anti-air. Back medium kick. The spacing's been really not just controlled, but varied enough that iDom isn't particularly sure what he wants to challenge with, because that's what he's usually so good at. He knows where to put his crouching heavy punch. He knows where to use the EX elbow normally. So Mr. Crimson has been varying it up enough that iDom has been playing a bit more patient in the neutral.
Yeah, he's forcing him to, because if you're not predictable, then your opponent's got to think more. Oh, he waited! This is dead!
Yeah. Mr. Crimson.
Patience. Crimson's like, yo, let me show you how to deal with Laura. Bad matchup, not on my watch.
Absolutely not. His mixture of offense and defense in the neutral is something to really be admired, and I think a lot of Dawson players, they tend to like side with one or the other. You see offense Dawson, you see defense Dawson, but it's hard to get that yin and yang mix.
Right.
And Mr. Crimson seems to have it right now.
Yeah, Crimson knows absolutely what's going on.
That's damn light kick with punish.
Right? It doesn't get a lot, but it's just enough to say, like, yo, stop throwing limbs.
Stop it. It's that little smack.
No.
Stop it.
No. Okay, gets him with the forward fierce target combo coming through. Go, tried to bait something with that delay. Probably thought a V-shift was coming.
Yeah. I'll light it on fire, but you know what? You force the V reversal, and against a 3-art character like Laura, that is huge.
Okay, gets with fierce, gonna block it up. Go, the challenge! You talked about this yesterday when you were commentating iDom with Nogoremi. He knows when to press. It's so incredible, the interruption timing of iDom.
It's his strength. Like, you need to have decent neutral to play Laura. Like, almost every good Laura player has that. But iDom just knows when to press, but it wasn't then. It wasn't counter hit, so he might have just not blocked the right side, but iDom usually knows when to challenge against people, and that's what lets him get the party started on a character that is so terrifying once she gets the in.
Front. I definitely got hit. I thought there was a side switch for sure. Here comes the zoning, as everyone's saying in the chat. Plus frames, get zoned. Whoa, the counter hit, but no conversion. But look at this. Rush down Dawson. This is looking like beta Dawson. Is Tokido playing?
Yeah.
Or was that Daigo's rush down Dawson? I can't remember. Okay, get thrown.
Maybe slide. He knows. But the EX elbow finally lands, and right now we are going to get the party started with the next hit. I love that activation. It's such an interesting situation off the V shift. You know, with the last offensive push takes that round.
Alright, coming back to it though, yeah. iDom that fierce, that down fierce doing such good range. KV shifting away, but iDom just dashing in, trying to stay on top of Crimson. You don't want to let Sim out, otherwise you fall victim to zoning.
right now. The corner is all his. The V reversal getting him out only slightly, but he has to use that meter to teleport safely. He does. But the air reset will give iDom the side switch of his own, and we are staying on the left side, but either player is dominating.
Yo, look at the command grab. Dashes coming, not getting interrupted. Has the V reversal. Oh, the EX hits!
The double crouch fears just because he thought iDom was coming in. No whip punish on it, though. Out of character for iDom.
Oh! Let me show you how these normals work. It's called armor.
You cheeky devil. You trying to be better about my language. I'm trying to be better about my language.
Be more brand safe. But you're right. Like, we saw how many normals that Crimson was pushing, like that double down fierce, thinking that iDom was going to dash, trying to just get limbs out there and stop iDom's forward progression. So using that EX bolt charge was actually genius. Good anti.
It was, but it was cheeky as hell.
Oh, yeah,
it was
for sure.
Very cheeky.
Definitely cheeky.
And it's two.
Look, there it is again.
Armor. Does he have the read on what Mr. Crimson wants to do? He's gonna get out. But this is the test now. Because if iDom can get back in like he just did for almost free, this is a problem.
Dash in, Mern Grub.
This is where things go wrong. iDom sacrificed 2 games, but now it looks like he has the read, and Mr. Crimson is gonna have to vary it up even more if he wants to stay alive.
Yep, coming in, floating fierce. Okay, has iDom corner, but we've seen iDom fight their way out of this before. This is not strange territory for Ivan Domination, as they call him in New York.
Meaty stand light kick. V reversal's gonna get picked up. One is stunned. All of you, Rep.
Yo, he's just back in. Here's the overhead, good block. Here's the punish. This isn't gonna kill with one mix.
Doing that little bit of damage. Correct. That is the win condition. If you are Dhalsim and your opponent has that much life, that is the win condition. Perfect situation for Mr. Crimson.
Again, now these normals going through, but iDom does have meter. You've got to be careful. If you get too predictable, we're going to see the EX bolt charge through your limbs or just a little stand light. Look at iDom, happy to walk forward and just try to maneuver Crimson to the corner, corral the Dhalsim, and stop the zoning.
He's gotten in, but not without taking a lot of damage on the way. We're basically even. Like, iDom does have a slight life lead, but with the amount of pokes that Dhalsim gets off, it's going to quickly change the other way.
Right, plus dive kick starting things. Now we got instant air gales. And look at this, the gray health building up. Not too much play yet. What a jump!
Right now, there's going to be a reset, and really wanted that lower infinite because that would have gone into the critical art. He spends the meter.
It did kill. It did kill. Of course it did. What am I thinking? iDom, again, knowing when to press jab, right? Literally, when you talk about people taking their gerbs, it's not actually the folks they're talking about. It's iDom. iDom's taking all the jabs. iDom's taking the jabs.
That's entirely. Oh, Laura, please.
Laura, please.
Please.
Don't forget those predictions in their chat. We got this going. Command grabs.
That is the Laura command now, taking all the jabs.
Yo, there's a jab shortage. Laura has them. Look at this pressure. Crush counter.
Oh, no.
Doesn't get the conversion. Wait.
Okay, gets out. He still has, like, that's the interesting economy of V-Shift. He still basically can get another still get a V-trigger, and he has it. Right for the slide.
I love that Gale to get away. K plus frames. Backs out the air reset. I like that. You don't got to hold too much. But Crimson could actually do this. Trades.
Yeah, a little late. He tried the anvil, which I love so much, but it just comes out a little too late. And that's why you so often see Dhalsim players go for the other anti-air options.
Well, if that anvil would have crush countered, I think Crimson could have killed with the juggle combo. Like, he could have done the CA conversion.
Oh no, the knee. That stand meter kick's so strong. Great whip punish, and Mr. Crimson right now working on his own offense, using the meter to keep that pressure up, because now, you are in the corner. It's your move.
He cut the landing frames. He shortchanged him.
Oh no. No
Crush.
V-trigger.
Oh
Interesting.
no!
Yeah.
There had to have been like an eaten input or a pan. Like that's not a Crimson activation. Something happened there.
I wonder if it was, because if he had done a button into it, that would have been easily V reversals, which is also not ideal.
Yeah, true.
If it's something
maybe-
he tried, that's good, but it just has such a long startup that the jump in is so easy to do. And right now we're going to character select. We are at 3 to 4, excuse me. I lost track of one of Mr. Crimson's wins. So that's on me. Expect Regis to come to the call any second now. In the meantime, do you we'll see a character switch?
Yep, gonna cut over.
Yo, Houseman. Houseman.
Fired?
You're fired.
Yeah. Still waiting on the first pink slip you sent out. All right, we are going to stick to it. Awesome. More matchup.
Round
Need a
1.
little bit of a breather.
Fight.
Yep, getting ready.
We're seeing more of the same.
Hit the top of his forearms, broke him.
And a new nerf to the V skill enhanced aerial moves.
What a buffer. Tick throws. iDom's looking ready. Okay, slice underneath the meaty bolt charge, blocks the overhead. We out of the corner.
I love that Mr. Crimson has blocked every single overhead that iDom has thrown his way. But unfortunately, that hasn't been doing enough for him because this life deficit is a lot to come back from, and a slight shimmy from iDom will seal that round.
Fight.
Okay, gonna go with
Just-
his medium kicks. Ooh, that jump barely missed.
So the zap, put him into the corner. Fortunately, yeah, used V-Rev, assuming that iDom would use some meter to extend the pressure.
I like that pullback. I thought iDom was gonna go forward instead of back. By the way, it just dawned on me. We're watching 2 Red Bull Kumite competitors right now play a 1st to 10. Damn, Ritas, thank you. Jump fierce. Overhead.
Ooh, no challenge on the command dash, but a big crush counter.
Wow, catching it.
Like it. You want this life lead.
Yeah, I agree. And now you can zone.
iDom's gonna toast.
Oh,
He
you're
needed
dead.
it. Because he needed it. That buff. So that is a V-trigger only combo, and that is the reason why you didn't see the re-reversal out of iDom earlier, because he wanted that combo available for him.
Lara wins.
Situational awareness at its peak, right? Knowing that's what you need, knowing that's what you have to hit, and going out there and doing it.
I need to burn a little bit. If I need to burn now to kill you later, I will accept that.
Man, that's some metal stuff right there. That's heavy. It's
That's
heavy.
metal as fuck. That's metal
Round
as fuck.
1. Fight.
Up 5-3. Solid jump in, not able to get the punish though, and a dash back with the back medium kick. Such a good button for Dawson. Really essential for his toolkit. Live right now, the aerial approach is strong with Mr. Crimson, not deterred by the early anti-airs we saw last game.
Taking a walk back. What a jump.
no.
Fierce.
Take that
throw.
Uh-oh.
One more touch is going to stun. What do you got? Overhead trades.
So that he went for the low profile to not only activate but to go under any of iDom's usual normals. He did not expect the raw overhead. You never expect it.
Yeah, nobody expects it, right? No one expects the butterfly. And iDom was ready.
Oh man.
Okay, catch, but iDom again, knowing the frame data challenging, gets dash in command grab.
Now a lot of iDom's bets paying off well. We finally see what got Mr. Crimson killed last round actually paying off with that activation off of the slide. Puts himself in the corner just to get a little extra damage, and right now Mr. Crimson comfortable at this range, but iDom will get close. The reversal counts.
Yep. Okay, gonna keep hitting him with his forward medium punches. The tick throw going in. V reversal.
It's offensive V reversal.
Oh, there's the opposite select. Here comes plus.
That's it.
Challenge.
Jab. jab right there.
Yeah. Jab.
Lara
And I'm stealing all the jabs.
Yep. The whole horde of them. iDom's closet, like you know in the cartoons when the kids clean their room and they stuff all the shit in the closet and it just falls out. That's iDom's house, but it's just light punches. It's just jabs rolling all over the house. They're under the bed, they're under the floor. He can't have a rug because it's just piled with jabs.
He's going through airport security to the EU. They look in his look in his trunk. It's just full of jabs.
Sir, you can't take these. You're gonna have to put these jabs away.
Excuse me, I will
Yo.
have you know, I am a Capcom champion. Okay, sir. Go.
Okay, sir. We apologize.
Apologize.
Take him through. Good
Take all the
anti-air.
jabs.
Look at the spacing from Crimson, though. Putting iDom on notice, walking away, interrupting the forward movement. But the knee, here we come.
That backdash was so brave.
Whoa!
And that crouch fierce was braver. Mr. Crimson, not afraid. You no scare, I no scare.
I'm
Let's
not
go.
Yeah, you smuggle jabs into the EU, but I live here. I was born here.
Right now, iDom trying to buy some duty-free jabs.
The worst part is you have to put him in your lap on the airplane, and the stewardess just looks weird the whole flight. Be reversal.
Sir, you could have just ordered some jabs on the menu.
We have jab. Okay, command grab.
Enough of this dead joke. Solid slide. You noticed that he didn't use the V reversal in a situation you would often expect it to come out, and he saved it for that slide activation because he knew it would go. Whoa!
Oh, we do those. That's reversal. Gets the jugs. iDom's got to be careful. He is in legitimate hot water.
But right now, it's Mr. Crimson in hot water. That is +4. You cannot challenge that.
What are you gonna do? He's away. He barely clipped him.
Capcom, why? Why is that set up +4? Why?
My God. She had a vacuum cleaner on that elbow. Sucked him right in.
Oh my god. Ah.
What a slide under.
Upset. House is upset. Wait.
Man grabs.
iDom getting it in. We are equal setting in a uncomfortable position in the mid range. iDom with the pressure, not getting the infinite, and having to back off of that V reversal.
Okay, but Crimson finally getting a rhythm going. Double down. Fear's going to take the EX plus frames. What a dive kick! Instant air gales. This is the zoning we hear so much about.
Yeah, the quote unquote zoning.
God, what a check though! iDom jabbing him out, but then there's the
zone. No,
he missed the gale. You dead.
The gale. He dead. That was so unfortunate. Kudos to iDom for seeing the executional error and optimizing off of it.
Yep, seeing the scramble, being aware, and ready to bait the V-shift, right? It makes so much sense. What are you going to do when something goes wrong and you need to get away? You're going to use the big defensive option that helps you escape, but iDom was already mentally ready. I'm going to crush it, and I'm going to kill you.
Remember when V-shift came out and people were like, oh man, grapplers are dead.
Yo, El Chicote in the chat, what's good? Nice to see you.
Hey, let's go today.
Ooh, anti-airs.
These predictions.
Toss him again.
Nice with the meaty slide though. He's been very consistent with those. Just to
I
get,
would have died. Hold these
tries to
plus
get
frames I got on the
freaky.
costume.
There's the jab though. That's duty free and tax evaded. Right on the
I want that
ground
on a
again.
t-shirt. Okay,
Duty
coming
free
with pressure.
jabs.
Duty free jabs. Plus. Crunch him.
Down.
Delay
Counter hit.
scan look.
That's stunned. Scary there, iDom, please. Ugh, no meter required. I'm taking the round. We are at. I need to see the score. We are at 7-3 right now.
Dang,
Looking.
iDom up.
That being said, we have seen places where Mr. Crimson can take a game. Not even a round. He can take a game.
Yep.
There's been
Wow,
few
what-
executional errors, and hopefully those won't continue with punish.
And well, this is great data for the upcoming Kumite, right? Work on the Laura matchup. Not just the Laura matchup, but the iDom Laura matchup. Because every Laura still kind of thinks about things a little bit differently, and I'm going to be real. That we've joked about duty-free jabs! Oh my god, it kept her standing! What an interaction. But like, iDom's challenge times are the best in the world. I've never seen a Laura use them better. 8-3, iDom.
He is very much a player
Laura wins.
that understands how the book is written, how you are supposed to play, and able to play like that. Then able to tweak it slightly so that when your opponent expects you to play by the book, they're a little faster or a little slower, and that tempo throws you off entirely. And that's like the key to iDom's success. So brilliant.
Absolutely. Okay, gets that holy kid, goes low this time, catches iDom walking back.
Got a lot.
And that get added, that's like a season 2 added also, right? Maybe season 3. I remember when he got that,
Crouch
it was a big
medium
deal.
kick? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we got... No, he dropped it! These are
Okay,
the
though, he got
executional
this.
errors. Yeah, just burn him.
Look at this gray life just eking away.
Like
My man
a lot,
blocked
'cause he
20%.
needs to get that life down to a specific amount for the win, and that is it. Nice,
Yeah, you saw
solid
iDom.
confirm.
It's brilliant too, Houseman. Right as you said that, you saw iDom be like, shit, he's going to be able to high-low me with the sniper. I got to figure something out. And that's where Crimson struck.
Now, iDom looking for that patented interruption, and he finds it, but doesn't fully convert off of it.
Okay, that's too high. iDom knows the frame data.
In the sunset wheel challenge. Reversal that doesn't knock down. He got blocked. At the meter. And I like Mr. Crimson just holding it. It is not worth trying to V-reversal a lot of these stand heavy punches.
Yep, now he's back, walking away. He's out of V-trigger, out of V-reversal, gets the anti-air though. This is the range he wants to be at. Stop iDom's movement forward and just eke away 10% of the time if you can. Oh, space! And he was ready that time. The first time he wasn't. This time he saw the trade and hit that medium punch to get that combo.
Yeah. As far as iDom tried to I think he just saw movement and he just assumed it was a normal. Because that EX elbow wouldn't have gone through the EX fireball, but you know, when you have that decisive mindset, you are going to make an error at some point. iDom right now with the double stand light kick still looking strong.
Okay, but oh wow, has time to land and press a button with that fierce. Okay, gonna V-shift away, dashing in though is iDom.
Yeah, there wasn't a punish from iDom this time, which he's usually been very consistent on. Ooh, but the nice forward fierce is going to lead to a huge conversion and damage. And right now, Mr. Crimson, a little on the ropes after winning that end of life game that he needed.
Getting these dive kicks though, he's got the corner control. This is the pressure he wants.
So good with those meaty slides. Ooh. And right now, with the auto delay off of the crouch fierce, getting that big counter hit conversion, a solid V reversal from Mr. Crimson. Needs to be careful about these limbs, but he is not deterred.
Oh, he was too close! He was too close! I've never seen Sniper whip! Command grab, toss.
2+. He had too many frames. Command grab whiffed. Cannot believe it.
Couldn't fit him in the suitcase. They made him leave him behind.
Yeah, they're stuck with the DSA. Damn you, DSA.
PSA stole plus frames. That's one of my favorite hip-hop songs out of the 90s. Crush counter, slides in. Is that NWA?
Again.
PSA got my frames? Tick Pro?
No, I think that's the CFN. I think that's what they were called.
Oh, that's who that was. That was the CFN group.
Stealing my plus frames. CFN. The reversal. Mr. Crimson getting out, but just barely with a lot of gray life.
Double jab.
Oh, that did so much damage.
You're dead. We got loops.
Yeah. 1 round apiece on game number 13 we're on right now.
Number 12.
First to 10s, my man. Yeah, 13.
Math's hard. We're not here because we can count.
Math is
Dash
hard.
up. Man grab
It's the
again.
metric system.
Man dash. No interruption from Crimson. Scary to press a button though. Walks away. The roundhouse K. The jet light kick buffer gonna get him. Counter hit enabling that link.
That's been something new that I don't want to say brand new that Mr. Crimson's been implementing, but at least in this set, I've only seen him do it twice so far. And we talked about these jabs from iDom that have been so good. It's nice to see Mr. Crimson doing them, but it might be a little too late.
One touch, you're gone. The slight
Oh, no,
activation.
he's
Now
signed
Crimson
away.
has the one touch.
He spent meter.
Oh, he tried to slide and got clipped.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
This is okay.
He's dead.
Dead, yeah.
iDom was not dissuaded. A CA would have killed, and iDom didn't care. He kept pressing.
You feel like there were signs of life once he activated that V trigger, and I was so certain he was going to go for the chip, but Crimson was very, very dedicated in keeping the pressure on with those EX fireballs, and iDom, smart enough, using his own fireball.
Yeah.
To gate them.
Now this is set point then, right? iDom's 9, this is 9-5?
Should be 9-4. So with this
9-4,
attempt at the sweep, but Mr. Crimson looking
Both
still
fired
really
for not
solid.
knowing the score.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, after the third
know.
time or so.
Counter hit combos. Speaking of never knowing, don't press. Now you gotta hold the mix. Tries to slide.
No.
Counter hit.
He thought he had the activation. He's actually alive. Lived after a Laura stun combo. This man a t-shirt.
That's incredible. And now we got low. He might come back. That was such a good mix, but iDom blocks.
Next hit will kill.
Shimmy.
Reaching.
It's tough because like that mix was so good from Crimson, good enough to bet putting himself in the corner. It didn't work out, and now iDom is on set point.
So that the roundhouse and gets interrupted. Such a call out on the command grab. He didn't even backdash. He just went for instant gale. Mr. Crimson really wanting to make this potential last game matter.
Crush.
Oh no.
This is tough.
You take
Okay,
that,
now
Phil.
you're in. Yeah, because now he's in
Great.
confirmation
The reversal.
territory. The viewer. Okay,
Can
spends
he-
the first bar.
Okay, you keep that meter. Keep the
Crimson's
throw.
not dead.
That meter.
Oh my god!
Idiot
Look how
again.
good. He got it!
The shimmy on his own.
Crimson!
Oh, right. Crimson.
Yo, someone
let's
clip that
go.
comeback.
Fight.
Taking a note
Crimson?
from iDom's playbook. The shimmy for the win.
Okay, gonna give a trust
No.
counter though. Tried to overextend, no conversion. iDom getting this momentum. Here's the EX command grab.
Oh.
Uh-oh, the infinite.
Oh, that's
You're dead.
dead. That dead?
I think it's
meter.
dead.
Oh, he's okay.
Nope. He survived. He lived again. Not enough meter, like you said. But now you just gotta hold these
Oh.
tries to poke out. And that is 10-5 iDom rolling over the top of Mr. Crimson, electrocuting him with the mix. What a set. Damn, what a
That's a
set.
fired Thomas Winkley because he doesn't know the score again.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
10-4.
Ah, 10-4, good buddy. 10-4.
10-4. Good, buddy. What a great set, though. What a good amount of practice for the Red Bull Kumite coming up. Shoutouts to Red Bull for flying all these players out and setting themselves up eloquently in these nice hotel rooms where they can just continue their careers more or less on their streams, practicing for the event, and in this with the safety that they need in this time.
No, I love it. Like, absolutely love it. And I love to see that, you know, they're giving them high bandwidth PCs, stuff they can stream with. Like, that's their lifeblood, like you said, right? And now we get all this incredible content, and they get to go onto the CFN. I saw a tweet from Soundboy about the layers, right? Because now suddenly the EU CFN has these international people just out there wreaking havoc on the system. And it's so cool that this experience is happening. So shout outs to Red Bull. I'm very happy with this.
Was very, very on them. Right now, we need to see what they've brought to us, or brought to you in the EU. Speaking of you, hey, everybody watching right now, thank you so much for stopping by. All 400 of you for tuning in to Saltmine League. Hopefully, you've been enjoying these first 10s. What do they need to remember, Thomas?
They need to remember that every salt grain they spend in the chat betting and losing goes right into the gas tank of Raidus' esports Ferrari. So make sure to bet and bet eloquently. That's all. That's it. This is incredible. Thank you for being here. That's all I got, Houseman. This is dope. And like, what a cool thing to like hang out on a Monday evening, and we're gonna watch Punk versus fhASSA, right? We're gonna watch the Gotta Tackle, the Boulder Shoulder, the Super Duper V Trigger 2 Rocker. I don't know where I was going with that one. I just wanted to rhyme words.
I love it.
But they're going.
I love that. I have not heard that.
But he's coming in hot heavy against Punk, who's playing Claw. Oh my god.
Okay, so you were you listening, Thomas, yesterday? Punk got me exacerbated for his plays yesterday. I didn't know what was gonna happen with this man, and he ended up winning regardless. That's Punk's style.
Yeah. That is Punk, and he plays when he enters tournaments on his stream in the U.S. He lets the chat pick his character. I've seen him win with Dan. I've seen him win with like 90% of the cast. He knows what he's doing. But here's the thing: is Punk better than Bolt Strike with Claw? Because I've seen fhASSA take down Claw, but so far Punk is abusing this range.
Which is ironic considering Korean fantastic range character. Vega just having that little bit of extra distance on him. So is gonna have to figure something out. Maybe using some of the armor, I don't know, but right now you can't be throwing projectiles and you cannot be pressing buttons.
Okay, he gets the low, now he's got you in the corner. Time for Punk to start guessing what are his defensive options. Because fhASSA's ready.
Ooh, caught the heel. Kissed by a rose. Let's go. Punk taking round 1. Alright. And this is still style, more or less. He likes playing his neutral. He likes poking, converting off what he can with his solid hit confirms, and always being able to read a situation.
Yeah. Now you have to remember too that like, even though Punk may not be like the world's greatest Claw player, I would argue that he's the world's greatest like matchup player, right? Yeah. Oh, and he's gonna figure out your rhythm. So fhASSA really needs to be careful not to get settled into too many rhythms, because Punk's gonna work it out.
Yeah, especially with that walk speed, able to call out the -2 on the tackle, which is so difficult to deal with for so much of the cast. But Vega with the fastest walk speed, that's dead.
Wow! Even gets the little extra jump of Punk styling.
Never seen that.
That's
never seen them extend the combo that way. That was clean. Okay.
Vega wins.
I just learned something.
Me too. 1-0 Punk bringing out those hot combos, the hurt Kermbers. We'll see what fhASSA does to counteract this, right? Because right now Punk looks comfortable.
I mean, we're not going to see a V trigger shift, and we're not going to see a character shift. Wonder if maybe the armor might be implemented more, but with Punk just walking up so confidently, he won't be able to get that set up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of Punk's strength, is always walking into space where he's able to control the situation.
And Claw has a really good walk speed, right? And you see, like just like you said, Punk's abusing it. Oh, he tried to punish, but he gets oiled up.
Blowing through. I like it. Solid interruption from Punk. Also needs to be a bit better about these meaties.
Okay, trying to walk back into the corner.
Willing to go because, yeah, he just gets right out with the V trigger. A solid use of it, to be honest, especially when you have that life lead. It's not a comeback mechanic, it's a momentum hold mechanic for him.
Oh! And look at that, just using that Buster Claw.
Oh no.
That's Buster Claw, right? Ford Pierce? Is that Buster Claw?
Ford Pierce. That is the move. Okay. That is the
name.
It's -13. So
would an EX tackle catch it at range? What else does he have? Nothing else moves forward fast enough, right?
Be sweep. Depends on how long the hitbox is extended. Right now, we're scrambling. I can see fhASSA's brain scrambling right now because he does not know how to approach this. Punk is in so much control right now, and it's a little concerning right now. Solid conversion brings us back to neutral. Will this punish?
Okay, no. We covered just in time. I thought it was, though. I think we both did.
Yeah. Well, I assume Punk thought it would because he went for it.
Okay, sweep activation. This is what fhASSA wants, right? Oh my god.
Oh, not able to fully convert.
Okay, Punk they just hold this, challenging the forward movement with the stand light.
No longer has the claw. This is really disadvantageous for Punk because he has been enjoying that abusive range, and now fhASSA with Urian has the better range in this matchup. But you cannot be doing down forward heavy kick into punishable range.
Yeah, Punk's gonna tag that, right? He's been fighting Urian in the US for years. He's ready. By the way, Spaceboy in the chat, what's good, brother? Coming in with the EX shoulder. Where's VT1? Renee, I'm telling you right now, fhASSA don't play VT. Wow.
Vega wins.
Someone clip that. That was... Damn, Punk.
Damn. Uneducated. Including myself. That was V-Skill 1. He just used to make himself invincible. Did the little Cody sway.
Yep.
I threw the
that's a thing we saw on the internet. We saw that happen just now in CFN land.
What a call out.
Yeah, Spaceman knows what's good. fhASSA's really the V-Trigger 2 guy. Everybody else in the EU rocks mirrors. Ryan Hart's, Urian has mirrors. Lohi rocks mirrors.
fhASSA's been the predominant G2 player, and he's done really well with it, but right now...
He's got to find a way out. Like, Punk's counterplay is insane. Whiff punishing with sweeps, walking him down, locking in the corner, making fhASSA... Oh, okay, out of range for the overhead. Punk was aware. Armored up.
Using the armor. There we go, to break right through. Really needs to make this count, though, and that whiff punish is gonna, if not kill... No, but it's gonna seal the game. Yeah, that was a guess for game and heavily in Punk's favor. Oh man,
somebody please I need someone to screenshot the Spaceboy Spaceman conversation in chat right now for me. I need it. I need it. Big fear.
You just need Major Tom and a few other the cast members of Space. Punish? Yes, I did say cast members of Space. Nobody questioned.
I heard you. No, they exist. They're real. Moon landing was fake. Anyway, low forward toe tap.
Yeah. Real. It was just a televised program. That's all. Yeah. Anyway,
back throw.
That walk forward, activate. Yeah. Get out, but he doesn't have the life lead this time, and he needs to overextend it. fhASSA needs to be ready to challenge that. I don't know about the -2, but thankfully he blocks, willing to take that throw.
You gotta be careful. Punk has a CA. You're dead. No, too much scaling.
Too much scaling. Even with the damage buff that Vega gets because the mask is off, just not quite enough. You're in a big boy.
Jimmy. Big boy.
Not big enough to not be reaching. Big boy, but he still has to reach for those cookies and punished him for it.
Now, question, because I feel like the reason it didn't kill was because of the scaling. No, never mind, because just the down fierce combo would have had not enough damage anyway, because then there was too much life left. I don't think it was just.
It's just Urian has a little extra life, got scaling, and Vega being Vega, not doing quite enough damage.
Oh wow, trying to get the handshake. Case swinging back.
There's the stand. There's a stand medium. You know what? That's a solid anti-air. Urian's don't anti-air.
Oh, you almost got him.
Nice interruption.
Punk gives no fucks. He's pressing everything.
A challenge. You will always challenge. Because, especially when you're in that close range situation, you do not want Urian to get started. You do not want the momentum to go into your opponent's favor.
Yep. Alright, now we're just back to that nooch, though. fhASSA trying to find an approach here on Punk and get this data. See what they're going to do. Punk right now, though, saying, I am the Claw Master. What a whip.
Okay. More hits in neutral, which is solid. But yeah, Punk just getting a few more of them. No punish. No. Just far enough away, and fhASSA delayed it a bit too much. Let's approach with a headbutt. A little too far away and getting punished.
Okay, he does block.
Oh no, punish! That is so unfortunate.
Yep, gonna come through though. Here's the EX shoulder, looking for an activation point. That was it. There's the sweep. Gonna go in for the meaty. Now he's gonna fish for low forward and toe tap, right? Coral kick or low forward. That's what fhASSA wants.
Ow.
Oh!
spiking right out of the air with that EX tackle. And he still has his entire V-trigger.
Yeah, he still has a big conversion, but Punk is not dissuaded from pressing and checking. There's a challenge that will kill.
Dead.
Overextended one time, put himself -4. Punk caught it out and killed him. And Punk is up 4-0 on fhASSA.
Now, I do like seeing the improvements in neutral that fhASSA is making. He is at least getting Punk down to the point where he doesn't have the claw anymore. And once he doesn't have that claw, that's a huge difference. The V-skill is no longer as threatening from a long range. His normals no longer have that extended hurt box. And Urian can oppress a little bit more, but it feels like fhASSA is just like a bit too aggressive afterwards. And if he has the life lead. It's frustrating because he has to be aggressive when he doesn't, and then he needs to turn that off as soon as he does. Good move. Jump in though. Let's tackle.
Okay, gonna V-shift away.
That V skill coming in handy again. Punch fears.
Or just getting away with these medium punches. But here comes the EX fhASSA using the overhead to activate. Punk blocking. Going for it again. A little bit of a charge. Punk, though, taking his turn back just like he should.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage. No, actually saves the meter. All a challenge and just the tip of the toe. Challenging that shimmy. Right now, fhASSA's out of resources. And against a claw. No, the claw's gone. Can finally challenge. Dude,
No, he
he's
just
gonna
did it.
be
He just-
back.
That was gonna chip, right? That was gonna chip.
It did. That's what it did.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Nope.
it hit. It
caught
hit,
him.
but it was gonna chip.
It was guaranteed kill.
Might have been able to charge up an EX headbutt and like no, but it would have been punished on the way down. So that was checkmate. Oh my god! You would think after your opponent neutral jumps at full screen, you'd be able to get something like V-skill off, but that Buster Claw doing so much work.
A sweet pan off back throw for corner control. I like this. Look again, the movement from Punk, right? Just walk in, walk out. Walk in, walk out. Okay, finally gets clipped, dashes forward to get at the range he wants. Here comes the activation, and now fhASSA has a chance to get some chase down.
Might be too little too late though. The life deficit is huge.
Yep, and now Punk
And now-
needs one more tap, right? This is a big mountain to climb, and that mountain is an angry American. He doesn't walk it, and Punk is up 5-0.
Vega
Oh, boy.
wins.
I would go to character select. Not for a different character.
Yep.
Just to take a breather. That's me.
I think so. You need to breathe, you need to analyze what's going on and how Punk is taking you apart and find a way in.
Foss is going right into it. He is not dissuaded. He's gonna finish this. No matter the results. Unfortunately, right now those results are gonna continue the way they have been. Punk is just bullying him into the corner with these normals.
Okay, what a slide
Preemptive.
coming forward. Gonna oil up though. Here's the slide to punish it. You've got to be careful. That's mad slow.
He's dashing, knowing
activation.
that is really minus.
Okay, there's
Okay,
the armor
using-
though. Quit poking. I like that, Houseman.
I do as well. Oh no, he tried to poke him while he was doing that. Just getting out. Oh, he tried! So that was the use of a throw to try to catch the fully charged version of that armor tackle. But he released it a little early, and that's what caught Punk. Right now,
Punish.
you could understand why it whiffed. fhASSA getting clipped earlier on for not spacing those down forward heavy kicks well enough. That one, we're getting a Goldilocks situation. That one was a little too far out.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
And Punk's whiff punish was just right coming in. Now we got medium punches and we're throwing some fireballs. But again, Punk just happy to neutral jump. Yeah, sure, throw the metallic spheres. I don't care. What a whiff. My God.
Interruption from fhASSA, though. God, he just did stand fierce. Saw him walk up. But this is the bread button.
It's interesting too because like normally we see fhASSA throwing out these coral kicks in neutral so much. Okay, finally catches Punk wiggling, but you notice he's hardly pressing it because he can't, because Punk has shut it down.
And now a single hit into V trigger. But that was so solid using the armor again.
He gets the
Interrupting again. Is that dead?
No, he's barely alive.
Oh no! Oh,
There
okay.
it is.
fhASSA
fhASSA lives.
Final round.
Okay. Is that wasn't fhASSA's first round?
I think it might have been. I don't have the stats, but I think so.
It's an improvement.
Yep.
I like it. It's looking a little better right now, but yeah, it needs to be careful about those fireballs, especially when that V skill is such a threat.
Okay, gets the throw bait.
And it
come
didn't
in
walk
here.
forward.
Okay, but Punk poking out, finding the interruption. Now he's gonna get the throw, and now Punk is in control, has one touch, and then a reset into CA, and fhASSA's done.
Good.
Okay, but we get activations.
Seen this before. In fact, it was just last round. So being a little more use of making use of that armor.
Oh, but he gets
The punish
Okay.
won't kill.
big life lead though. Big life lead.
And with a command grab behind him. There it is.
Yep. You saw it. You smelt it. We all felt it. What are you gonna do? You've got to make a choice, right? The true 50-50. If you hold north and you get meatied, you're dead. If you get command grab, you're dead. You got one choice to lose this round, and Punk is up 6-0 with fhASSA taking his first round. And I want to say this specifically, like, there's a lot of chat about, like, oh, Punk ages, fhASSA, blah, blah. But I want to make sure it's clear, at a player at fhASSA's level, this is so much important data for fhASSA to take back to the lab and think on. And for fhASSA, this is invaluable. Whether or not he gets 10-0'd, whether or not he gets 10-2'd, whether or not he runs it back and wins 10, playing a player like Punk is so important for development. What are you saying, Ritas?
Let's be real here. fhASSA and a lot of the other players in Europe never played against someone like Punk or to
Exactly.
or whatever. It's a complete different. It's another kind of level, I would say.
Yep, and it's bringing the practice that you would normally get at majors. Yo, speaking of which, so these EXs are starting to work out for fhASSA, coming in hot and heavy, and now we're back to wiggling. What do we got? Punk's gonna try to poke out.
And I
fhASSA's
will-
got to be careful.
Guys, I will continue to time out every single one that posts a free into the chat, so don't even try.
Yeah, stop doing that unless you want to enter the drawing, in which case you can do exclamation point free.
Is that the draw? Is the
You can use Ritas' joke. Yo, conversion! Here it comes.
That'll kill. That'll kill.
Yup.
We've seen these nice adjustments here and there. Like the first step to the win condition for fhASSA is just in that claw off of Vega.
No,
Yep.
actually there's no other set after this. I wish we could do more, but today's also the Capcom
Yep.
stream. And I promised them a while ago to not stream during their Monday stream. So we have a limited time zone here, guys.
Yep.
I see.
You were a gentleman in the scholar, sir. I do believe Ryan Hart's going to have a stream of matches as well. So you got a lot of first tens to watch, not including the Capcom, the Ryan Hart, and of course Red Bull this weekend. Yo, here we got pressure. Hey, look at this. But there's the poke out. We've seen from Punk so much.
right
He
out.
knows. The neutral jump.
What?
He
But
dropped
he
it.
drops it. Yeah, and that's not a punish, unfortunately. The EX is -2 on block. Charges it raw, push him to the corner, and right now, that's dead.
Yep. There's a
There we
round.
go. Round on the board. I was gonna say the only thing to worry, because like this is the problem is like fhASSA's able to get Punk to the corner, but Vega has so many ways just to get out between the EX Sky High Claw and the V trigger. A solid jump in like that is at least a good start. Punk having to block this out. Decent
Yo,
challenge,
the
but
Charge
gets
Spear's gonna
punished.
whiff punish?
Tag.
What do you think, House?
Oh, the
This is the
sweep.
chance.
Oh, the sweep was just a bit too much.
Okay, he just
Nice wake up
headbutt out.
headbutt. I
Punk's
can't
pressing
believe
anyway.
Punk- I can't believe Punk challenge. Nice wake, nice anti-air EX headbutt. Yeah, V skill right out of there. Excuse me,
He took the
reversal right
activation
out.
away. He took the activation
Like that
away.
anti-air. There we go.
FhASSA's so
Right
close.
now,
He's gonna try to
FhASSA.
activate.
No, he doesn't need to. Big
And
Punk
honestly,
overextend.
if he does, there's gonna be a whiff punish on that next. Okay, just
I like the raw
that.
activation.
Punk is looking for the tap, and FhASSA is as well. Both these players absolutely able to pull this out with one touch. FhASSA has the lead. Punk tries
There
to
it
push.
is. A crouch light
Clutch.
kick. So much more effective once that claw is out of Punk's hands.
Yep. And I love that too, right? Again, that shows the mettle of a player. He didn't get in his head. He didn't panic. He didn't have that. Well, maybe he did, but he didn't show it in play. Oh my God, I'm about to take a game off Punk. That didn't come out. It was, this is my win condition. This is my strategy, and I am sticking to it until it's over.
Absolutely.
Now do 9 more, FhASSA.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, I'm not clowning. I want FhASSA to do 9 more.
We're at 1-6 here. Skill out of range. Been not working this time. Nice toe tap. Get him out of the corner and tossing him back with a power bomb.
Yeah. FhASSA's found some answers here. Now Punk going with that B skill to whiff punish.
Yeah, you were willing to take that throw. I respect
Yep.
that. He's toe tapping. Right now, Punk is definitely looking more towards the ground game. Have to wonder if that makes him... Okay, never mind. Forget what I was thinking, because that tackle is coming his way. Trigger's not there, but Punk gets out anyway with a jump.
Ooh, interesting. I didn't consider
Buster.
that. He's gonna go through with the oil. He's gonna kill.
Fantastic
That's
use of resources. That is a man knowing how his V trigger works. So,
Super interesting idea from Lamar Odom's deals in the chat. I didn't realize, like, I mean, obviously I haven't seen Punk's claw a lot, but I know Punk obviously would run into Mondrake a lot. But I didn't realize that Punk would run into Mondrake with claw. That's really interesting stats. And Mondrake would have a lot of claw experience, obviously playing like Doom Snake and other claws. So
absolutely. Interruption again from Punk.
right, Kurg. The oil. You oil up, so you get the armor. Burns off. I just want Hakan back, alright? Alright, here we come. Medium punches. EX -2. Gonna activate. Chase down.
no
Punk
punish.
blocks.
Okay, interesting. Switching off of the claw. Now it's back on. Finish?
No.
No, he doesn't have it.
But the armor on these pokes. I love it. The rhythm FhASSA's playing it.
Nice use of the V skill. Now he has the life lead, but the claw's not gone yet. That thing needs to go. I don't know how FhASSA's gonna approach. Like this patience.
Simply Kool-Aid, thanks for the sub. Sure, appreciate you. Yeah, this is interesting. Look at the pace. I'm just so impressed with how patient FhASSA's being. He noticed that his active normal game was getting shut down by Punk.
The claw's gone. This is FhASSA's game. Has to be careful about that V trigger though. Oh,
It is the EX. He got him with the immediate 10 seconds. FhASSA's got 2 games.
There we go.
Urian wins.
There it is. Things are starting to come together. As soon as that claw gets knocked off, this matchup becomes so much better.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So much more manageable. Oh, that's the interesting point is that somebody can detail in the chat because I'm not a Vega main. I know there are certain requirements to knock the claw off, and part of it is just blocking. Nice shimmy.
I have to look it up.
So that's my commentator homework for the week. Learn a bit more about claw.
Which, by the way, there was a really good tweet thread from Logan Sama about, like, as a commentator, if you don't know something, just admit it. Which is a very good call.
Oh, it's better to not look like I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway. Nice
It has
anti-air
a
from
health
Punk.
bar that depletes, says the Bounty Hunter. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's gonna keep poking away, though. FhASSA getting a little aggressive, and Punk just pushing those normals.
Life is not that far down, though.
Yeah, a couple of taps will do it, but he's through the metallic sphere. He drops the juggle off the dash, but it's okay. He still has a big life lead, and now we're back to neutral, and the onus is on FhASSA to get in.
The V trigger.
Oh my gosh. Chase him down.
No, it
it's
wasn't a
not.
counter hit. Yeah, it wasn't a counter hit. He has a life lead, and again, because the claw is disappeared.
Now we're playing Urian. Now we're playing Urian.
Now I can play my game. Let's go, fhASSA with another round.
Have you seen my headbutt? Gorilla's out in the chat.
Okay, but now we're back to this with the claw. Can't get it off because the Buster Claw. Nice. I like that forward jump at a range that Punk could not anti-air, just to close the gap. Toe tap. Not able to convert though because it's not a counter hit. Being a little closer, the light punch would have caught, but.
Okay, just out there swinging again though. fhASSA activates off the coral kick. Coming in hot, gets the counter hit.
There we
Time to
go.
ride the Urian Express. Tyrant Blaze all the way to the corner.
Power bomb. The claw's gone.
Oh my
Oh, nobody jumps.
But he doesn't juggle, and he puts himself back in the corner. He gets out and then misses the juggle, slides in, and here comes the toe tap.
Head? Close. And he just
You're gonna
misses with
tech.
the head.
You're gonna tech.
Urian wins.
fhASSA's 3. Is that 3 straight from fhASSA?
There's 3 in a row. We're at 3-6.
Uh-oh. Devil Pit putting the Kareen call in the chat. Don't do it, Devil Pit. This is not character lock, Space Boy.
Can't see fhASSA making any other characters though. Punk.
Right. Punk could bring out 22 others.
So for the people who are asking in chat, Punk is currently in a hotel in London because of Red Bull commentary on weekend. That's why we are able to do this right here, okay?
Yep. And Red Bull set him up with they set him up with bandwidth, computers. Check Twitter, it's beautiful. Punk is getting a monocle and those fuzzy hats the London guards wear at the palace. It's loading up.
A roundhouse conversion. I like it. He let it rip early because he knew Punk, who likes to contest situations he knows are not true. He let it rip early just to do so.
Punk's got him there though.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
not
he's
quite
barely
dead.
alive! Oh my god.
I am just wordless right now.
Okay.
Tensing up
Punk was ready.
the V skill, even without the claw, managing to catch those recovery frames.
Yeah, I did it a little bit too close. We were all clenched, but fhASSA cracked. But that's okay. We're still doing good. Okay, go. Okay. I don't even know what to say. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, Punk staying out of range of these block normals a bit more, maybe being a bit more concerned for the claw's health overall. Maybe just switching up his pace.
And it's interesting, somebody in the chat saying he's mad fast and evading those fireballs. I feel like that's what he's looking for at those ranges, and I almost wonder if maybe a little more jumping would help fhASSA.
Perhaps,
you mentioned
to be honest, as a Cody player with V-Skill 2, it is not terribly hard to reactionary V-Skill against a Urian fireball, especially.
Okay, but he's going to keep coming in with this pressure. There's no reversal on the side. He presses after blocking the jab. fhASSA's around each and looking to get this fourth game in the bucket. The bucket.
You okay there, Tom?
My brain short circuited. The matches are too good today.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely true. Eyes with
Okay.
that jump and approach you mentioned, but Punk is ready with it. Said, I don't think it's too taxing of him to have that V skill ready to go. What makes the only
Gotta watch these coral kick ranges, right? fhASSA finally got that move back, but if he throws it at ranges that Punk can shut down,
part
it's
about
gonna
it
get
that
tough.
makes it ambiguous positioning in neutral. He likes to stay.
Houseman, your mic is going in and out, at least for me. Going with the EX headbutt, gonna push him back. Ooh, jumps out. Gets the jugs, low forwards, baits the EX. Punk's gonna cash out. And he is up 7-3 on fhASSA.
What did I miss?
You missed a baited EX headbutt into kill combo.
Win.
My dogs are popping off. They love punishes on an EX headbutt. If you can't hear, they're all about it.
Fair enough. Well, right now we are sitting at 7-3 right now in Punk's favor.
Round 1.
Okay.
Fight.
Will this be the stop of the potential reversal? That interruption is a good sign for Punk. Spacing with the double crouch light kick.
Okay, gonna walk forward and kind of come in.
Picking up a bit, and yeah, again, it's not too hard to react from that distance with the B skill. Activate.
Okay, gonna do
Solid
down
anti-air. Yeah, not terrible for fhASSA, but he just doesn't have a lot of life to give up, but he has enough to armor. Lets it rip early again, trying to catch Punk. That might be stun. Oh, tech the throw. Needs to be careful. Oh no!
He just does it! He just neutral jumps to get out of the corner and gets the conversion because he clipped fhASSA.
Clipped the headbutt. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So, fish. There it is. A buffer on Punk's part. Some plasma right now. Yeah, that will punish. Extended hurt boxes.
Okay, gonna go for the ambiguous cross-up. fhASSA blocks.
Still chucking plasma though. He is not ever fully deterred.
Everyone stresses me out too. Like every single one, I'm like, ugh! Okay, we're coming back to this neutral though. fhASSA looking for an opportunity, not being very active, trying to find a way to catch Punk overextending.
Does not want to get clept into B trigger. Oh. Right now saving it. Not in any hurry to gain back the life lead, but so it sure is. I'm all the way to the corner. How will Punk push his way out? Anti-air, a little too far out for the crouch fears.
Now we're kind of wiggling back and forth. Gonna get that low force convert. Needs one more touch though, and Punk throws him, and Punk has okay. Okay, we just do it. We just do it.
Just do it. That's how it go. That's how it be. I swear, if they give Gil Urian's headbutt, just that, just the headbutt, he'd go up in stature. Oh,
agreed.
That headbutt is so good.
It's a really good headbutt, and it's doing the work that fhASSA needs to do to try to get the momentum back on his side. Good hits from Punk though, back to swinging, and these coral kick ranges are much better from fhASSA. He's able to connect and not get whiff punished. It's tough because he has to stand at ranges where Punk can just kind of swing as well, so it is dangerous, but it's working. Okay, gonna activate, gets low, but doesn't have the follow-up hit, needs something bigger.
With the back jump. Nice slide for the punish. How will he get out? He doesn't have V-trigger.
Armor again,
She's
quit
the armor.
pressing! I love it. I'd love to see this from fhASSA.
Interruption though, and that should be dead off of the critical art.
That extra juggle is so clean looking.
Alright, we are at 3-8 right now. Score looking a little similar to Dom versus the Crimson, which was 10-4. How many more will fhASSA punch out? We'll be able to take a full-on reversal. What is the path for fhASSA at this point?
Round
Let's see.
1. Fight.
He needs to do the Yosh.
To do more of the-
Yosh.
Yosh, who came back from 0-6
Yeah.
1-7-6.
That was the Akuma, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that Yoshi York place? Yeah, that was a sick match.
Oh, I need to look that up. Hopefully the VOD's still there.
Hey, still coming.
Okay, anti-air.
Hey.
Nice! A little extra juggle.
Looking comfortable now. fhASSA's starting to figure this out, figuring out Punk's Vega. Okay, there's that whiff punish. That consistently gets the counter hit low.
Great conversion. Right now, this
so
is a very uphill battle. Can't even use the armor and gets interrupted off of the dash in. Punk
Round 2. Fight.
round.
Yeah, Punk was definitely ready for that, right? All he had to look for was an overextension. fhASSA had to make a move happen. Punk jabbed it out.
Getting the jabs, getting the punish, but the follow-up EX tackle of a stray hit giving fhASSA a slight life lead, and that's exactly what he wants. He needs to catch Punk overextending.
Right, but look at
Sometimes
that.
using the
Punk
EX knee.
punishing the EX knee with a stand light the first time fhASSA brings it out, like you said? Look at that.
That's why he's been standing at this full range for this whole time. This neutral jump, and again, one more just to catch the EX tackle. fhASSA has very few activation routes. Able to get a dash in this time, but not fully convert off of the double crouch light kick.
Okay, Punk's out of the corner. Just gonna go back to neutral and look for any chance to convert, right? Just wants a touch into CA.
Nice use of the
Armor!
armor. Cancel that. It
Yeah,
whiffs
backdash.
this time.
Was there a backdash, or did I hallucinate that?
He
Probably
might have
backdash.
backdashed this well, but that stand roundhouse whiffed. A little too early off of the knockdown, excuse me.
Win.
I'd have released it early as well. So
Sorry for the sniffles chat. The allergy season is taking full effect on me today, apparently. So here we are. Punk is up 9-3 on fhASSA. Set point, Punk.
Round 1.
set point just yet.
Fight.
Close.
Okay, set game. Wow, he's pushing
Okay.
down jab.
Punk doing his
That's
Punk
gonna-
thing, taking off the claw. It's been so vital in this matchup. It's a flex on fhASSA here. Now putting it back on because he knows he's been put in this corner now. Gets out with the V-trigger activation. Start flexing again. Will he take off the claw?
More games is more better. I'm all about practicing this Urian claw commentary. Coming back, harassing.
What's a potential punish? That's just the whiff, but is interrupted. That EX tackle not giving fantastic Oki. Nice wake up headbutt. Activate.
Activate. Punk blocking it out though. Okay, walks back. Yo, he walks out of the throw range to the shimmy. Gonna cash out. Now can we say set point?
Say so.
Because it's set point.
It is. Punk's favorite.
fhASSA does have a slight meter advantage, but nothing too much. Nothing that Punk can't overcome with some build. We'll see
See
it.
Punk sticking with the claw. You know, okay, he's taking it off now.
Okay, trying to buffer. Good punish.
Get another game off of this. If Punk wants to play this way. Nah, putting the claw back on. That's what he needs. That's what this matchup has been dictated by, is that extra range afforded with the claw.
Yep, but now he's trying to interrupt these dashes with these down jabs, right? And he's going to switch in and out, but he drops the conversion, but fhASSA doesn't punish.
dropped the
And
punish.
now... Alright, where's the stance cans?
Oh, he's gonna keep it this way. He wants to kill with a command grab.
That's fair.
Now,
I don't know, look at his patience. He's just trying to make fhASSA overextend. He could have whiff punished that if he had claw, like you said. We'll see.
This is how Punk wants to play. So trying to get something out of Punk.
Oh, the shimmy.
That might
EX?
kill.
Oh, the setup, double jump.
Oh, no conversion off of either.
EX sky high, and he's doing it again, but fhASSA blocks, no punish.
Oh.
Jesus, he did it again. And Punk takes the set 10-3. EX sky high. EX sky high. Wait a second, maybe. Okay, just do it raw. And Punk is up, winning the set 10-3. I hope you all had a great time watching that. I had a hell of a time commentating Houseman. That was incredible Street Fighter is what that was.
This is a very nice afternoon for us, evening for you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you to iDom and Punk for taking the time on their training regimen, more or less, on the way to Red Bull Kumite to participate in this, as well as Mr. Crimson and fhASSA, everybody for showing up today and giving it your all for our entertainment.
Yeah,
I've been
could not-
Houseman2593. Thomas, where can people find you at?
You can find me at Thomas Winkley. Don't forget, we got Friday, King of the Salt Mine. Sunday, of course, the regular open bracket hosted by our man Ritas. Make sure if you had a good time, if this is your first time hanging out on Salt Mine, hit that follow. If you got the subs, throw them the way. Support the Salt Mine League crew. They do this 3 times a week.
I need to see,
Yes?
I need to say one thing. We will do the 5th tournament of the season on Friday instead of Sunday because of the Red Bull Kumite.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, see you on Friday with 5th ranking tournament of season 11.
Beautiful Friday night it is. Thank you all for having us. Read us again. It's always an honor to hang with you. Houseman, of course. I need to go blow my nose and take some medicine. Y'all have a great day.
Have a great evening, guys, and see you on
See
Friday.
y'all next time. See you Friday.